Hello, everybody, and welcome back to podcast time. Hello, Tyler.
Hello. Oh, shoot, we did it wrong.
It's fine.
Well,
it's going.
I was looking for your video while I was doing that. Whoops.
You had one job. We've started.
A chocolate
Anyway,
sheep.
it's a little bit annoying that Tyler didn't do what he was supposed to, but he's here. Look, he's there. Steve in all his glory.
Today I didn't actually acquire it myself. My brother took my Amazon gift cards and used those to buy it, so now he always owes me $25. But we have a year-long subscription of PlayStation Plus from May 30th, 2020 to May 30th, 2021.
Nice.
And so, yeah, I can do online stuff. I'll be able to probably do more Minecraft videos on my own channel now because of that, because Brian, at least, he has PlayStation Plus, so he can always be in them.
Oh, I want to be in on that with Brian and Tyler. That would be cool.
Yeah, you could be in it. I think you're going to be in a couple videos now as well.
Yeah.
I need to fire. I was going to fire it up anyways because we're moving towards being able to have friends over again here at this house, and I'm going to have friends over for the first time in about 4 months, starting on Monday. So I'm really excited about that. So I might do a Minecraft video then, but I don't know. I haven't done one in a really long time. All right. Anyway, let's continue.
Anyway, welcome back to podcast time. Today's movie review at the end of it is going to be the B movie. Last week was Shark Tale.
And Shrek 2.
And Shrek 2, right.
Well, Shrek 2, then Shark... Did you upload the Shark Tale one yet?
The Shark Tale one I did not upload. Well, I technically did, but I didn't.
You had it uploaded, and you meant to upload the other one.
Right, I uploaded the wrong podcast. I called the podcast that we did, the first one with Shrek 2, Welcome Back, but I also, when I uploaded the wrong podcast, I called it Shrek 2 Movie Review, and there wasn't a Shrek 2 Movie Review. Thank God it got only one view, and it was from you.
Yeah, it was from me. I watched it because I was wondering what went wrong.
So, we're officially done with school.
Yep, school
that happened
ended
as of Friday.
Today, well, now Friday, because it's technically May 31st. It's the last day of May, and we're done with school. Well, unless you're failing, or you have really strict parents, and you're forced to do enrichment work, which does literally nothing for your grade, yet some people are still forced to do it. Well, if you're failing, it helps your grade if you do the work, but if you're not failing, then it doesn't do anything. Yet some people's parents are still forcing their children to do the enrichment work, which is bullshit. But
who do you know that's making their kids do that?
Brian's parents are making him do enrichment work.
Of course, it's Brian's parents.
Well, we won't get into him and his parents, okay? He spent all day today venting about his parents to me, which it's fine. You know, I need the details so I can feel sorry for him and stuff, but,
he wants you to pity him, you're not Brandon, you're Tyler. I already did the stream with Brandon. I'm sorry.
But,
actually,
anyway.
I want to talk about that stream at some point because it was really, really annoying and it did not go our way when we were playing Minecraft yesterday. And it really pissed me off. And I got really mad. I streamed for 6 hours on Minecraft yesterday.
Holy shit.
Yep, and Brandon was there for 5 of those 6 hours. I spent a solid hour trying... Okay, so I started off the stream, and I went exploring. I was not sure what I was doing. I was getting ready for the Ender Dragon, really. But, so it all started with me looking for, an end portal, I think. Looking for a village. I don't know. I was exploring. I don't remember why. I was probably just looking for Endermen to kill. But I found a village, and outside of that village, there was a beehive. So I was like, I killed all my bees last time. I need to collect these bees. So I made myself a lectern, and I sat there for a good amount of time trying to get the silk touch thing on my axe.
Holy crap. A baby donkey. I've never seen a baby donkey before in Minecraft.
What, you've never seen...
You have 3 zombies after you. Now 2 of them just went for me.
I'm making a house.
Continue.
So, I spent a good amount of time trying to get silk touch so I could collect the beehive with the bees still in it. But to do that, I also needed to make an anvil and have enough emeralds and a book to trade with the villager, because it was like the most frustrating and long process ever. I had to have several books so I could make a lectern, and then I needed more books so I could get Silk Touch, and then once I got Silk Touch, I had to get enough iron to make an anvil. Then once I got enough iron to make an anvil, I had to get more experience just to put it on the axe. And then I had to wait till it was night so I could actually collect the bees while they were in the hive. And then at the very, very end of that long process, Brandon joined, and we started looking for the Ender Dragon. That was the beginning of the stream. So we spent a good amount of time trying to get everything ready for the Ender Dragon. We went to the Nether, and we looked for probably 45 minutes for another fortress. We eventually found one. We got one Wither Skull. We were in there for a little while. We got enough blaze powder, and then we came back. And so our next step was to look for a stronghold. Eventually, we found the stronghold. And when we did, it was very, very upsetting. So underneath the village, we went into the stronghold, and as soon as I got down in there, we looked for the portal. But you see, the problem with that was there wasn't a portal in there.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
Oh, got spider.
So I copied the world, and for another hour, roughly, we went into a copy of the world and flew around in creative mode looking for a stronghold after being robbed. What? Oh. After being robbed, and then we didn't find one, so I gave up. And so I spawned in a portal using the set block command, and then we went to the end, and I instantly died. Instantly. Because the Ender Dragon was buggy as all hell.
Oh, that's tough. Were you even prepared, though?
We were prepared. We were in full diamond armor.
Oh,
I had a buttload of arrows. I had water for if he flung me up into the air. But the Ender Dragon wouldn't even be near Brandon, and he would just die. And it would say, the Ender Dragon killed Brandon using magic. Usually that means it's breath. But the Ender Dragon didn't launch any breath at him, and it wasn't even near him. It was fighting me at the time, but he was still dying. So we spent the next, half hour teleporting back to the end so we could get the Ender Dragon. We eventually beat it after a long, long struggle. And then once we beat the Ender Dragon, we finally got into a position where we could be like, oh, thank God it's over. And then I came up with a great idea because I wanted to continue the stream. We still had a little bit more time. Oh no, I did a bad. I still wanted to continue the stream, so I decided, let's go to the end cities or whatever, the end biome, whatever it's called, I don't even know. Well, that doesn't need to be here. So as soon as we got in there, look for one, because it's all big now, it's not like console edition. And then we found one. We went into it. Brandon was building a bridge to the Elytra ship, and he died. And all of his stuff fell into the void. And then, in my attempts to get back up to the top of the tower, threw an ender pearl, fell down, and died. And we were done. We were done. We weren't even going to bother anymore.
Rip.
It was just completely pointless. There was just no point. I don't even know why we even bothered. The whole thing was so annoying. I spent 6 hours doing all this crap, and it was so frustrating. The payoff wasn't real. I was going to record me and Brandon killing the Ender Dragon because, we can't record Minecraft Feed Brangland for a while. And I didn't even get to do that because I started recording as soon as we got to the stronghold. And then we were robbed. There wasn't a portal there. So then I stopped recording. And we looked for another one. We couldn't find it. I literally was 5,000 blocks in both X and Z away from the previous stronghold, and it wasn't leading to a new one. It was just the same one every time. It blows my mind the time that we put into this and the plans we had, and then the payoff was so miserable.
Yeah, that's pretty tough, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so that's how my stream went yesterday.
Okay. What's time? What should I do? What should I talk about first? Oh, yeah. My week is gonna be great coming up this week. It'll already have been gone by the time this gets uploaded, but I still want to talk about it anyways. My last 3 amiibos are coming, so I can, this week, between Tuesday and Thursday, so I can finally do my,
Amiibo tournament?
amiibo unboxing. No, not the
Oh,
tournament. The tournament's
you're
gonna
doing
be this month.
unboxing videos now. Wow.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did. Well, you go back
Wow.
to if you go back to like December, I think I upload no January. I uploaded it in January, but I did an unboxing video of a couple of amiibos and leveled them up to level 15. That took over an hour and a half to do, and it's really bad because I had stuff I had.
You scared the
'cause
shit out of me.
My dad decided to force me to work on putting stuff up in the attic while I was doing it, and I didn't want to restart it. So I just let it run while they battled, and so they finished early, and I was still working, and I was coming up and down the stairs, and it was horrible. So I hated it, but whatever. It was the first, but you know, this one's gonna be better because I'm not gonna sit there for an hour and a half and let them level up to level 50. I'm just gonna do like 2 battles with them, and then be done. So, and then I'll just level them up on my own time otherwise. But that's fun. Also, I'm going to be doing the Skylanders video update on Monday because that's when the new Skylanders that I'm getting from my friend are coming. And he's going to help me do the video. And that's pretty much why it's going to be a good week. Also, it's the first week on summer break officially, and I get to start having friends over again. So other than the friend I'm having over on Monday, I hope to have more friends over later in the week, and just grow towards a larger group again so that we can eventually do the amiibo tournament this month, because I really want to do it. I'm super excited for it. We have all the pieces there, we just need to get together and do it. And I don't know. We're getting there. It's going to be this month. It's going to be June. June is going to be the amiibo tournament, so I cannot wait.
So, last time we did... God, you gotta change from Steve. I keep thinking you're a zombie. But last time, you told me that I should do a video reviewing all my Disney Infinity characters. I am going to do that, but it's going to be different. It's not going to be me sitting there and saying, yeah, so this is Luke Skywalker, and as you can see, his lightsaber's missing. That's because I probably broke him because, you know, I was like, I don't know, 15 or, no, 13 when I had these guys. I definitely wasn't 15. I was in, like, 6th grade when I got Disney Infinity 3.0.
You were 13 in 6th grade?
No, I don't know how old I was. I still get confused on how old I am. People tell me I sound like I'm in my mid-20s. People tell me I look like I'm in my 30s. I'm 17 years old, and people tell me I look like I'm in my 30s. Then again, they said that I only looked like I was in my 30s when I was like several feet away. And I'm told with my long curly hair that's now turning it into an afro, I look like an old lady with a perm. It's not fun being green. It's not easy being green.
It's not easy being cheesy.
Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna do that.
Oh
but
God!
It's...
No! I'm getting shot. I can't exit. I'm getting shot to death by a skeleton who's just sitting under this decaying tree. And now he's really getting it. Run! Oh, I got killed.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna do the video, and it's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna make like a mockery of like the vlog format, and I'm gonna do like that sort of thing. It'll be like I'm doing a vlog. It's gonna have bits of me practicing my trumpet and playing like Lord of the Rings music and stuff like that. And statues from Harry Potter and, you know, all that nonsense. But I'm gonna do like a little
really
vlog thing. Please don't, god damn it. He's dead. Okay, I can finally work on this house again. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that. What are we gonna talk about next? I do have a topic related to something that came out recently that's like a show. I thought it was a pretty good show, so. I've seen like the first...
I want to vent now. It's time for me to vent.
Okay. Go ahead, vent.
Freshmen.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
What the fuck is up with freshmen? Like, ninth grade down. Like, how in the hell can you be so cringy?
You gotta remember, Tyler, we were
Ninth grade
freshmen at
down.
one point.
Yeah, well, we're not anymore, so we get rights to yell at them for doing random shit. Okay. First of all, they always act like they're 26 when they're only like 13 and 14 years old. Okay, and they think they're much older than they are.
Yeah,
And
they do.
They're stupid. They're cringy as hell because they always, especially with my brother, because he's been on the PS4 now for like 4 hours. Was until I got on for like 4 hours playing Minecraft with his friend, and just listening to him talk to his friend is the most. I could barely sit down here for like 20 minutes while I was waiting for him to be done so I could play. And he's like, he has this cringy ass laugh, and he just talks in this voice, and I'm like, is this what all freshmen sound like?
I would be careful when talking about your brother's cringy ass laugh. I don't know. You and I both have pretty cringy ass laughs. My laugh changes depending on my mood, and I actually started noticing something recently that I tend to imitate the laughs of people that are around me. So if I hear people laugh, I'll imitate their laugh. And there's a lot of weird things like that I do. But like I noticed it as soon as like I was listening to Seth Rogen laugh, and then the next time I laughed, I went, yeah, I wasn't too happy about that.
Okay.
A little off topic, but whatever.
But yeah, freshmen cringy as hell, and I hate them. And you know, they think they own the place too.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them just act way too old for their age, and you know what happened to them? Like, why would they act more older than? Because you know they want to be part of the big dogs. You know, we're so cool. You know, it just sucks, man. They're wasting their life. That's why people are dying earlier. It's because people grow up too fast. And you grow up too fast, you only have so much time as an adult. It's whether you start early or not.
Well, again, I'd like to say that we're wasting our life right now recording a podcast for YouTube
we're
on a
wasting our
channel
lives
that's
on
pretty much
you know what? Shut
non-existent.
up. We are being productive with our life. Okay. They are not. Okay. TikTok, alright, is not productive. YouTube, to a degree, still is productive.
What about Reddit? I spend a lot of time on Reddit.
Well, you're not a freshman. Freshmen don't spend their time on Reddit unless they're weebs that like to fuck anime girls.
I'm not
Okay.
a weeb that likes to fuck anime girls.
Yeah, but okay, there you go. Okay. What was I going on about? Shoot, I forgot. What was I going on about? Weebs, people. Yeah, TikTok, that kind of stuff. Like, really? And then oh my god, I just can't even talk about them. They're so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, like, really. Like, go color a book or something. Come back in 4 years when you're actually an adult.
I don't know. I've always had mixed feelings about freshmen. This next year, my brother's going to be a freshman, so we'll see how that goes. And a lot of his friends. We're going to be seniors.
Yeah, so we won't even have to interact with them. We're going to be across the street.
I'm in band, so you're wrong. I have to do an
that's an
entire
hour out of
band
the
camp
day.
with them. No. I have to do band camp with them.
Didn't they cancel band camp?
No, not yet. As of right now, we're going full steam ahead. That's not canceled yet.
I heard they canceled it, but okay.
No, they haven't, because if they did, I would have known. But right now, it's not canceled. We're waiting, because it's not until like late August, so they wouldn't cancel it now. We're only in quarantine until like the end of June as of right now. And
As
well,
of
I guess
right
it's
now,
not
that's
late
going to be
August, it's like
extended.
early August. But
Yeah.
Bandcamp right now is not canceled for us. But anyway, so I have to spend an entire Bandcamp with them. And that's miserable by itself because one of the kids I really hate, and I'm not going to name him and dox him because I'm not a dick like that, but he's a really annoying kid. Okay. So, are you done with your freshman thing or no?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I want to move on to a whole new topic. I have two more topics, and both of them are entertainment related. One of them's on Netflix, and the other one's on YouTube. Tyler, which one should I start with?
We did 2 podcasts on a freaking YouTube.
We did
How much more do we have to say?
We did one podcast, and it's not about YouTube itself.
It's
not about YouTube itself. It's about a YouTube channel I found in my recommended section.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do Netflix first, though.
Okay. So a new show came out on Netflix, and my first impressions of it are that it's really good. It's funny. They use real swear words, and there was a monkey who ate a dog.
Right. What counts as a real swear word?
Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a real swear word.
What counts as a fake one? There must be fake one.
Damn, shit. Those are pretty fake.
Shit's not fake.
Ass.
Shit's real. Ass is real too. You don't know this. You don't know the swear alphabet like I do. Okay.
Polly want a Bud Light.
Polly want a Bud Light.
Call back. Let's not talk about the origin of swears again. But
I forget what I even was talking about in that one. I just remember it's like I think it was like Drunken Sailors or something. I don't remember. But anyway.
So the show I was watching, it's called Space Force. It's really good. It's really, really good.
What do they do?
It's like, so you know how there's a Space Force in the military now? Like in real life?
There is?
Yes, there is. There is.
The Space Force in the military. Did Elon Musk create it?
No. I think Trump created it. But we're not going to go into politics, so I don't care. I mean, Space Force isn't a dumb idea. It's just not necessarily the best idea right now. But
True.
I don't think that really matters much. But that's what it's about. It's got Steve Carell or whatever. I think that is his name. He's the guy from The Office. And everybody,
I know who he is.
Everybody thought it was going to be like The Office, but for Space Force. And in a way, it kind of is, but it's different. Their jokes, it's not cringy like The Office. Like The Office, you watch it and it makes you cringe. But no, this is more like, it starts off wholesome, and then it gets like dark. Like in one of the episodes, the dog got eaten by a monkey. They don't show that, but the dog got eaten by a monkey. Oh, that's our window. You like our window?
What the fuck is it a door for?
It's our window. That's not the front door. Quit opening these doors.
Made out of doors?
This is the front door.
What the fuck, man? That is so confusing.
Yeah, I made our house out of stone ceiling and wood plank walls.
Find a desert and make glasses. It's
no,
really not that hard.
Why do we need glass? We have window doors.
Fuck that, I guess. I don't care.
Anyway, so Space Force. It's really funny. It's really good. Highly recommend. Do you have another topic, or am I going to go straight into my YouTube channel that I discovered?
No, going to YouTube.
Okay, so I was scrolling through YouTube, as I do, after a long day of watching Villager News and, things like that. Making sure my videos got uploaded.
Crossing?
No, I don't play Animal Crossing.
Villager News. Then what do you watch Villager News for?
Villager News, like the Minecraft Villager News, Element Animation.
Oh.
Yeah. Goddamn, Tyler. So dumb. Anyway, so I was scrolling through it, and then I left. I went upstairs, did some chores or something. I don't know, fed the dogs. Something like that. And I came right back downstairs.
Fed the dogs.
I came back downstairs to my room, and I turned on my TV, and I go back to YouTube. And I'm like looking for something new to watch, and I'm going through my recommended. And in there, and it's probably still in there now if I go back, I can tell you the exact title. Because,
Go back in there. I want to hear this title.
Okay, let's see. See if I can find it. It was called, I think it was called Some Bad News. I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. Some bad news. Not some good news with the odd guy from the office.
Holy shit. Holy shit, the witch. Knock her in the water. That does something, right?
Some bad news.
Dick.
News.
Oh, jeez, I'm dead.
Some bad news.
I got 3 zombies after me and a witch is shooting shit at me.
Here it is. It's the title of the video is Some Sad News Update on My Ants and the Channel.
I can't eat.
And
I died.
And the channel itself is called Ants Canada.
Ants in Canada. Sorry for my yawning. It's pretty late at night. I should go to sleep soon. I actually am going to go to sleep after the podcast.
There's a creeper behind you.
Over. I am going to go to sleep after the podcast is over because I am tired.
Okay, so yes, you're right. This is like one of the worst podcasts we've ever done, by the way, and it's going to be really short. It's just this is so quickly after the past one, and the past one we did there was like a whole 2-month gap.
Well,
so I have
actually,
a lot to talk about.
I got a couple of channels I could talk about myself after you're done to extend the length a little bit because I do have a couple more I could talk about.
But anyway, so Ants Canada, and I out of curiosity, because you know that's how the recommended section works. It's supposed to make you click. I click on it. And it's this guy who makes like ant cities for ants, and he's got this massive fire ant thing. I didn't watch the whole video because I'm not going to sit here and look at ants for 12 minutes. But I have 2 things about this. 1, why are people making YouTube channels about ants? And 2, why is it in my recommended section? What I want to know is what did I watch that got this recommended to me?
All right. Well, you know the recommended section is you know that you have a possibility of getting pretty much any video ever made on YouTube in there at any possible time.
But everything here right now makes sense, and I'll guide you through it because it's a Minecraft thing. It's Mr. Beast. It's this guy who built his own house. It's Minecraft again. Ants, Terraria, AP Gov thing, console thing because I accidentally turned it off while it was auto playing. Another Minecraft thing, SpongeBob Sailor Mouth Uncensored, and just stuff that makes sense.
All right, so I know what you want. You want to know what the first thing is in my recommended?
What?
It's a Family Guy. You want to know what you want to know what my recommended looks like?
Yeah.
We got Peter Griffin wearing a bra. We got Amiibo. I'm on my phone, so there's like random shit in here to go along with it. We got Professor Breaking Things Part 3. Buy Kids for Kids clothing line with some retarded ass kid on the thumbnail. Quagmire. Working only fans fuck. That's an ad. 1920 versus 2020. Super Mario Kart, though it looks like Animal Crossing. A gas station. Peter Griffin crying as a kid. Roy Williams looking like Bernie Sanders. A quiz. Watch Mojo. South Park. And some other sports shit.
So yours is definitely not as structured as mine is, because those are pretty random.
I watch so many different things. I go one side of YouTube to the next, and then back again, all in the span of like a day.
I don't know.
So
I just at some point in time I'm gonna have to look into it, and I'm gonna have to find what the heck made that ant video being my recommended thing. I have literally no idea what the connection to it at all could be, so I'm gonna look into that. So you said you have a couple channels that you could talk about.
Yeah, I guess I could talk about a couple of the ones I've recently found or subscribed to. If I go to my subscriptions. I guess I'll go through some of the channels I watch the most. We got Clumsy. That's my meme channel. He's really good because he posts a bunch of good memes. Then we got Scott the Waz. I subscribed to him a few days ago. Recently just hit 1 million subscribers, so I'm pretty happy for him. But I realized that Scott the Waz and another channel I watch, Cinema Massacre, or better known as the Angry Video Game Nerd, they're very similar in what they do. They review games. It's just that AVGN rages more than Scott does. I watch Boogie still. Very rarely, though. I watch more of his older videos. JonTron, I watch a lot of JonTron. You ever heard of JonTron?
Yep.
Yeah, JonTron's great. I watch Nintendo Collecting. He's pretty good. Professor. I watch a lot of Professor. Some NASCAR channels on here I watch. Sports channels. Real Life Peter Griffin. God, that guy's so underrated. Have you ever heard of Real Life Peter Griffin?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, he's great. I love him. There's Mr. Nightmare. He has a very inconsistent upload schedule, but he is great when he does upload. Company Man, I don't know. I subscribe to him. He's pretty good. More NASCAR channels. There's Eli. Ron Gainer, that's another NASCAR channel. Another NASCAR channel. EDP. Man, EDP. Hit him up. He's great. The most real YouTuber I've ever seen. Alright. We got Mr. Mango Head. Mr. Mango Head. Ever heard of this guy?
No.
Basically, he does stuff. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. It's videos. Simpsons movie without context. Crunch. Inappropriate laugh track in various films. The Damned Express. Dory Speaks Whale. Define Dancing. No Capes. The Crack. Animated Anxiety. And Cloudy with a Chance of Suffering are his newest videos. I recommend go check him out. I think you would like it. I think you would like him. Then there's you, Pamtree. He is creepy.
Yeah, I know Pamtree.
He hasn't uploaded in a few months, but he is creepy. NASCAR channel, Bright Sun Films, and Urinating Tree. Alright, Urinating Tree. He's a good sports YouTuber. I don't know if you'd like him. I love him, but I don't know if you'd like him or not. But anyway, those are my subscriptions. I watch a lot of stuff. I watch sports stuff. I watch reality TV stuff. Very rarely, but I do watch it sometimes. I watch a lot of memes and cartoons and gaming and all sorts of stuff. So I'm all over the place. So I guess I have a higher chance of getting those weird recommendations. Like I got my recommendations video. A recommendation video that I'm glad I got recommended was this 14-second video. It was of I think it was of a track. It was like a 100-meter dash or something. And it was I think it was like from Brazil or something. It was like the Olympics. It was like a track meet or something, like a 100-meter dash. And this guy photoshopped. He took the guy who won the race and got like a world record or something. He took the guy out. He took the guy who won out and photoshopped a really fat guy in running. And he put like a song over it that's really funny. And it's hilarious. It's 14 seconds of a fat guy photoshopped in running across the track and winning a race. It looked a lot like he wins, unless you look at his feet, then it just looks like he's floating. But so that's kind of shit I get record. Oh.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm all over the place with recommendations. I'll get anything. I get a lot of Family Guy because I watch a lot of Family Guy. But I'll go long periods without watching Family Guy, and then I'll still get Family Guy videos. But if I just don't watch it for a while and watch other stuff, then it's usually fine. I don't really care anyways. But I don't know what's up with YouTube recommendation system, but I'm glad they're not just recommending me Jake Paul vlogging, gay-ass vlogging shit 24/7 that makes me try and pay for some service that they're providing. Like, I'm glad they just don't recommend that stuff, because that's the stuff they like. They like the big money, the big Disney Hollywood characters. So I'm glad that their recommendation system's still not screwed to where that...
Holy shit.
Get in the house. Run. Why is everything crafting tables? I can't open the door. Why is it a double door system, and why is it like that?
Shut up.
Anyway, that's my thing, my take. I think I know there's a lot of good YouTubers out there. Some of them are either oversaturated and then ran to the ground. And well, we already talked about this in a different video, anyways. And some just get out of date, and some of them are doing really good. Scott the Waz, AVGN, Mr. Nightmare.
Jesus Christ, the lightning.
That's thunder, you idiot, not lightning.
I know, but it must be close because that's loud.
Or it's just that bad.
Okay.
But anyway, that's pretty much my good YouTube channels that I watch. Besides me, of course. I'm the best out of them all. Did some really good videos recently. I got a lot of videos to upload, but I'm not going to go really that in depth on what I'm uploading. I have a lot of pre-recorded stuff ready to go, and I might be recording a couple more, but we'll see. I don't know.
I think it's time for B-movie.
All right, B-movie. I'm
ready.
ready.
I'm gonna let you jump into this because I did like the last two.
Dude, B-movie, man. I didn't like. It's really grown on me over the years. My favorite scene is still the fat-ass mean lawyer that gets stung by Jerry Seinfeld's sidekick.
Adam. His name is Adam.
Yeah, it's Adam. Yeah, and he almost dies in a hospital bed because that took like half my fear away of bees, because I know if they sting me, they're just gonna die anyways. So, it's kind of like insta karma, So I learned that from the B movie. I also, and it's like, it's so in a way, like SpongeBob SpongeBob and Shrek are like the top two when it comes to memes nowadays.
Yeah.
Mainly SpongeBob, but Shrek's right up there as well. But B-movie for the longest time was like, there was so much meme culture that came off of the B-movie. It's not as relevant now, but it was like it's an iconic movie for memedom, and I don't know. You put Tripwire down. You put Tripwire down.
Come on. Okay, we got to talk about the basic plot of the movie.
Yeah, so they're bees that can talk and to have their own society in the hive. And Jerry Seinfeld, he wants to get into like the crew that goes out and like, gets the honey and brings it back, or like gets the supplies and stuff, because he's never been out of the hive before. He wants to be out of the hive,
Mm-hmm.
So he does. He sneaks out and he goes into town and he gets lost and he can't get back because it's raining.
Yep. Then he meets a girl.
And he meets a girl. And then Joe Swanson's is the girl's wife. Joe Swanson's the girl's wife. And so basically the girl and Jerry Seinfeld are bonding while Joe Swanson is trying to kill the bee. Trying to kill Jerry Seinfeld here.
Yeah, with the boot.
And, the boot. And, yeah. I really don't remember much of the ending and what happens.
Okay, I'll take over then. I'll take over. So basically, it's extremely illegal. Oh, shit. It's extremely illegal for bees to get into relationships with, people. I don't know why, but I have a pretty good idea that it probably has to do with the fact that one of them's a bee, the other one's a human. You can't really get much done there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he goes back and he tells Adam what it was like out there. He said he met a girl and he was like, "Was she a spider? They're weird. I don't know why some people are into that, the eight-legged thing." And then there's like a whole conversation, and they get into this thing, and it's the first time you should start thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee, and then it moves to him in the pool. And then he goes down into the pool, and she's got this like weird vision of, her name is Vanessa. She dies, and then he goes back out and meets her a couple more times, and eventually they go to a store and there's honey on the shelves, and he's like really upset about it. So he finds out where the honey came from, and once he gets there, he sees this bunch of bees getting smoked, And so he sues humans for exploiting bees for their honey. And they win the lawsuit. There was the fat lawyer guy, they stung him. Adam did. He actually gets like one of those weird sandwich swords as a replacement, which I thought was pretty weird.
Oh, yeah, I remember that scene where he's almost on his deathbed and they make like a fun thing for him. I also remember the lawyer got this like fat baby carriage that he could barely fit in as his thing, which I thought was pretty funny.
So anyway, they win the lawsuit, and all the honey comes back to the bees. They stop working, but because they stop working, all the flowers die. And because all the flowers die, it's up to Barry B. Benson to lead a bunch of bees. And
Barry B. Benson.
I don't really know what led to them like controlling a plane, but that did happen. Where the bees controlled where the plane went, and then they made like a landing pad. I don't know how that happened or what led to that. I just remember the flowers dying and then everybody being upset, and then somehow there was a plane involved. It doesn't make any sense because to me everything's dying.
Oh, the plane! I remember the plane. Oh
yeah.
My God, I remember the plane.
And they start chanting, "Thinking bee, thinking bee, thinking bee."
Yep, I remember that.
And at the end of the movie, they're all good, and Vanessa owns a flower shop, breaks up with her jerk boyfriend or whatever. That might happen early, yeah. And that's the movie. Now,
great movie.
Let's get into it.
Iconic movie.
What are you gonna rate it, and why?
I mean, it was iconic for memedom, which maybe people think it's overrated then. And it's not a bad movie, okay? Because they made it humorous, and it was bees and stuff, and they really, I don't know if you call it a home run, but I don't think I'd call it a strikeout either. Maybe like a 8, 7.
I'm gonna give it a 6. And the reason why is because I'm not a big fan of this movie. Out of all the DreamWorks movies, I would say that it's probably one of the worst. Because you got some real good ones on there. You got Kung Fu Panda, you got How to Train Your Dragon, you've got Megamind, you've got Shrek 2.
Well, the Shrek quadrilogy in total, and Madagascar trilogy, and
Madagascar,
there's Kung Fu Panda,
How to Train Your Dragon, Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge, man.
There are a lot of good movies, and I can think of 3 really bad movies off the top of my head, and that's Shark Tale, Shrek the Third, and Shrek the Fourth. And I think that B-movie would follow right after Shrek. I've never seen Shrek the Fourth, but I know it's bad, and that's why I didn't go see it. But I think from worst to best, I would probably put it after. Here's the order I would put it in. I would do Shrek the Third, Shrek the Fourth, Shark Tale, and then B-movie. Because I genuinely don't like it. It's very cringy. The abuse of B puns is like out of this world. And
Jazz.
The meme was really annoying. I was so tired of the meme. It was like Truck Month. I was so tired of hearing, "Yeah, Truck Month!" And I don't know if that's an inside joke or a meme that everybody knows, but it was so annoying, and I was so tired of hearing about Barry B. Benson and seeing Barry B. Benson all over the place. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
So you think it was just oversaturated in pop culture?
Yes, 100%. It was not as good as the attention it got. It was not good enough for the attention.
It got attention because of the memes. I mean, like, after when it came out, it came out in 2007, right?
I don't even know.
I think it came out in 2007, and you really didn't hear after it released in 2007, and maybe from like late 2007 to like maybe a year ago, a couple years ago. Did you really hear about B-movie at all?
No.
No. And they're not going to make a sequel.
No.
Obviously. They wouldn't make a sequel.
I guess they're making a Shark Tale sequel, so I guess we'll never know.
Anything's possible, I guess. But yeah, I agree with 6 out of 10. It was definitely oversaturated because of all the pop culture it got. Why would you let them in? Why did you let them in?
All right, continue. We're gonna go ahead and end this podcast in a minute.
All right. Anything else? Final closing statements? Anything? Zombies, you got anything? Closing statements about this podcast? I know you guys really haven't got much input.
Okay, so I just want to say before I end this podcast, for everybody who was watching it on my YouTube channel, those 7 to 8 views that podcast time usually gets, this video is probably like, at this point, it's probably a month after it was recorded that I've been uploading it, because I uploaded the podcast we did last week, this weekend, and I still have one more that I need to upload, and I don't think I'm going to upload it next weekend, but the weekend after, because I have a couple other things.
You have to upload part 2 of the first one.
Right,
and then,
the farming sim one, which is going to be probably this next weekend, and then I have another thing I want to upload this next weekend. So this podcast is probably recorded a month before I upload it. But as for live streams, go, I will not be doing a podcast, I don't think, next weekend, because we need a little bit more time to get more things to talk about, because this is a real dry one compared to the last 2 that we did. The last 2 were great with content compared to this one. I don't know. Maybe things are just slowing down a little bit. There's not that much to talk about.
Well,
we did have some good things to talk about, but overall, this one was on the lower end of podcast time.
All right, now let's wrap it up, because I want to go to bed.
Thanks, everybody, for watching podcast time. Subscribe to Jeff and the Mellows on YouTube and Pringle Space Sun on YouTube. You can guarantee that I'm going to upload more podcasts after this one, but I don't know when I'm going to record them. So, see you later. Bye. Say bye, Tyler.
Bye.